comes the cavalry. This is what they'll do down our street right here. Push all that shit to the side. Good luck when you get to the end. Good luck when you get to the end. Oh yeah. There it is. Phase 1. Gotta get all the trees out of the road. He's gonna encounter power lines eventually. I don't know how far he thinks he's gonna get, but he gets to the end, and them trees down at the end are big. Big. You can do some damage right here, that's for sure. Just keep pushing. Keep pushing. Well, this is the first step to get us our power back. Yeah. Film for a minute. Oh, he's going up high now. Oh, yeah, I gotta push this back. What if it falls on him? What happens if that falls on him? I don't know. What's he do? Trying to take some stuff down. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Well, I hope he knows what he's doing. Quite interesting. Sorry, I turned around. Starting top down. I'm certain he can tell that people have been down here cutting stuff already. See how he does when he gets to the end. Dale says we have, oh, you got Iris in there. Dale says we have aliens. We have Martians, something. I just think we have Stay Puft marshmallows. That's what we have. There's a little baby one growing right here. It's a mess over on this side.
The wind is so bad right here, they're landing.
There's another one over here. Dale planted some iris out here. Okay, we'll see how those do in the future, but, whoa, I'm tripping on walnuts. We got walnuts everywhere. Our walnut trees took a real hit back here. Yeah, what a mess. Everything's just a mess. Anyhow, one thing at a time, a little bit at a time. Dale said he can mow up a lot of the small branches with the lawnmower, but yikesy, what a mess. I think that tree right there is a slight problem, I think. It's just a power line down waiting to happen there. Oh, so the big guy with the big tractor, he was the county road commission, and he stopped when he got right past this part right here. He wouldn't go to the end of the road. He's like, nope, that's not for me. So, yeah, we're still in pretty much the same situation we were. Here's my neighbor's house. You see these trees right here? Those right over there? The leaners, they're leaning up that way. They're gonna come down eventually. Look at the size of that tree right there. Yep, that one was out in the road. And then look at this guy right here. Yeah, you think he's not gonna come down at some point? It's coming down at some point, yeah. So that's their front yard. This is the woods I was talking about. It's on both sides of the road. But then out back, over by their house, over there, is these great big huge pine trees. And if you look way back, above their house back there, you can see where all the pine trees snapped off at the tops. And that's what's hit their house. Or the ones over here on this side of the house, I don't know. But they're, yeah. Oh, that's broke right there too. Huh. Yeah, it's just one friggin' hot mess around here. Said they were gonna send some tree people. We got tree people. There's 3 trucks right here. I don't know if they're done at the end of the road. They started at the end of the road, where it was worse. But they got a line, or they got a tree on the line right here. So I think they're going to tackle this one right here. But the neighbor over here, man, he's got a tree that's going to come down. Nobody wants to take it down, though. But when it comes down, man, it's going to go right across the road and right over onto these lines. Right? Looks like the other end's clear, though. Yeah. We just got to get past these guys. So I'll show you their house in a minute. The neighbor's house I've been talking about. So that's one tree. We got the tree company over here getting the one that's on the line over there. Here's this tree that wants to fall right here. And the kid that lives here wants to pull it, like get it around the base, and yeah, Dale's like, no. We should just leave it there until it falls. But here's the other tree that came down over here. The lines are over here somewhere, right? The power lines?
No, they're on the other side.
They're over here.
Yeah.
But, I mean, here's the pine trees.
One in the middle.
Yeah, here's the line of pine trees.
In the middle.
Oh, yeah.
And you got these birds.
And then there's these guys, beech. Those are beech trees. And they're all leaning in there.
You got that guy there. You got the one on the back side of that.
Yeah, and this is what you guys cut. Everything that was in the road,
everything
you cut.
in the road we got to cut.
So boom, boom, boom. This is just their front yard. This is their front yard. I know. I don't want to get in any power lines. I'm going to, hang on. Here's the side of their house, right here. All those pine trees. All the tops of the pine trees are here, but they hit their house. There's another utility pole back there, and that's how the neighbor next door gets his power, because he's back in there. So they got to get in there somehow. Yeah. They might have to clear through his pine trees to get back there.
They're gonna. Either that or go down Cheryl's lane in the pasture.
But that's the mess from the pine trees here.
And
this tree, this ratty old thing, and it's just standing there.
Well, the good thing it didn't get blown down and blown out.
Right? I know. So here's the one pole. That's where part of the problem starts here.
Yeah. It's still standing.
Yeah.
That's good. So
we got 4 trucks at least on our road right now. And the one guy that's just pulled up, he's like, man, you guys got hit bad. And we're like, yeah, we know. Yes, we know. It's a hot mess. So this is all the woods that it's right out in front of their house. Yikes. We're going to keep walking down the road and see what's going on down the road. See, there's another power truck over there. Right, there's another one. And there's 2 more further down. And here's our power company guy. Well, not the guy. I don't know. That might be him. No, that's the guy who lives there. Anyhow. Holy tamales. We've made it to the end of the road.
Not to the end.
Well, we're down to the other end.
To the other side of this.
Yeah. So the line comes down here. And you can see where they're just... here's all those trees that line this street. And they've got
there's our internet right up there.
There you go. That's our fiber optic. It's still hanging out up there. I don't know.
Still working.
So they have to cut all the way back to where the root balls are, because they all just kind of tipped over, didn't they? Mm. They just uprooted and came right up out of the ground. But here's a utility pole. There's one utility pole. You can see the wire there on the ground.
It's left over there.
So they're getting the trees off the wire. And look, I mean, have a pile of wood. And then here's all the tops of the trees. So they'll probably just all stay there from now until the end of time, until they rot.
Well, if we need some wood.
Yeah, anybody need wood? Come on over. We'll hook you up.
Pickings.
Yeah. So look at, it's pretty wood. I mean, look at it. And you look at the inside of it and stuff, it's pretty. I mean,
there's the one from the last time.
Nice wood. Yeah. That big tree right there, that's been there for several years. Since we first moved here. Don't show me in the power lines over here.
Show me in the strawberries.
I'm not going in the poison ivy either. The whole thing's poison ivy over here. But I mean, look at that one sticking out down there. It's just jutting out.
Oh, he's going in the field.
But they've cut it back underneath the line. So they wanted to get it.
This is our new driveway.
Yeah, he's coming through the field. Yeah, easier for him to get around. This is how we got through the other day, through the farmer's field over here.
Yeah.
So all the tops are over here, and they're doing a good job. I mean, they've really cleared it pretty good. So now they got to set poles because there are no poles. Honey, there are no poles from that one down there where it starts to sag. No poles, no poles, no poles until you get down there. Yay. Well, this is fun. Okay. Neighbors at the far end of the street. This is the last house on our road.
Ready for Halloween?
They're ready for something. They're ready for hide and seek in there. Come on, kids. Let's go play in the trees. Oh, this whole thing came down. That was a big ass tree.
That's what took out the power.
Yeah, that was a big tree, that one there.
Yeah,
It's all gone.
Power connected to their house.
Yeah, they've got their line back up there. I wouldn't think so, but I don't know, because they go that way, but I have no idea.
They just strung this wire.
No clue.
His pole put back up, like Conrad's.
No clue.
He had to have his pole put back
Yeah.
up.
Parts of this tree came down, big branches.
That one definitely.
And this pine tree just went whoop, done. Pine tree down.
I'm done.
Yeah. So that's the end of the street. They've got it cleared though. The tree companies are done down here.
That's the power company.
And that's our power company. And they're waiting for pole delivery so they can restring our wires and stuff. Come back soon. Don't be gone too long. They're just gonna go do something else for a while until their poles get here. So come back. We miss you. We got this guy cutting. They just get like pole saws.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. They got a see the two hoses?
Yeah, he's all hooked up
hydraulic
there. And,
saw.
yeah.
They're quiet and they are very powerful.
Yeah, they are pretty quiet.
Yeah, they're very powerful.
So he's trimming up this whole tree because lines are coming through here, and so we got him. We got these guys up here doing something.
Leaning way over there.
Yeah.
Get way up there,
Oh,
Bob.
he's hacking this thing up because it's that branch right there is broke up there.
Yeah.
That's what he's trying to get to, where it cracked up there. And then these guys over here, they're back in the woods and they're stringing line over here. They're waiting for the pole down there, so they came up here to do line up here, and then they'll set that pole down to the end. It's pretty fascinating, though. I just don't want to walk through here and get hit by anything coming down, so we'll wait for a minute or two.
Alright. For sure while they're walking.
Mm-hmm. And she's got her horse. She's going to go for a ride on the horse. She's got it saddled up and everything.
Don't know.
Hey, she's going for a ride. She's saddled.
It looks like it's got a boots on.
Mm-hmm. She's going for a ride.
Well, you gotta exercise that horse. So.
I guess.
There you go.
So a line has to go through here somewhere to get back to the guy's house that's in back of these. Oh, that's a real chainsaw there. And here, whip out the big chainsaw.
Yeah, to get to the base of it.
Meow. If Mother Nature didn't do enough damage, we gotta do some more.
Well, you gotta get rid of that so it don't come back down.
Yeah, he's trying to get that where it cracked there. That big one's gonna come down here eventually. Part of it. Didn't fall though.
We'll get that on the way down probably.
It's pretty cool to watch though. Infamous poison ivy tree on the ground. There it is. I'm going to. So we realized now that it's on the ground and you can see it, like down at this end right here, we thought this was all poison ivy, but it's not. That's 5-leaf ivy. The poison ivy is at the top, And so running all along the bottom of this was a great big old vine. And I'll show you the vine, and that was the poison ivy. So there's some of it. Hang on, I can't. Okay, here it is. This is the poison ivy vine. And that ran up the whole tree until it got to the top. And the top is way out there now. And when it got to the top, then it was growing the leaves of poison ivy. But that vine, you touch that vine, you're going to get poison ivy. Yeah.
Oil's in it.
You touch it, and you'll know it. Mm-hmm.
Make you itch.
There it is. That's all the poison ivy. So it was really...
He says he's not allergic, so I'm going to let him deal with it.
It was really attached to the bottom of the tree.
Yeah, it was down here.
And so now it's detached from the ground back here. And I don't think Dale's worried about cutting this up now, but...
No.
No, he'll cut this up and get this out of here. Because this is just ivy. You can see it's got 5 leaves.
This is regular.
Yeah.
It's 5 leaves.
Yeah, it's got 5 leaves on it. So poison ivy tree, no more. Well, it's still here. But.
See that one, but
yeah, and some of the branches fell off this one. This is the owl tree. There are some branches down.
That growth is Martians.
I don't know where they went, but they're down here somewhere.
What?
The branches from up there.
Over there.
They fell over that way. They fell over on the other side. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about those then, do we?
No.
Here's a good thing back here at my garden. I mean, the greenhouse standing perfectly fine. This scrubby bush right here, a bunch of it broke, and we talked about taking it out anyhow, so I get more light in here. So he's gonna cut that up and get that out of there. And then this tree over here, as you can tell, right, if you can see it, is in my garden. And that was another tree we had talked about taking out. So, as you can see here, there's a big huge branch broke off up there, and that's all in the garden. So he's going to get in here and cut a bunch of that. Might cut that whole tree out, I don't know. Get that out of there, and I'll have a lot more light in this garden. So, yep, he'll get to it. I'm in no rush. You know, by spring would be good. Yeah. It's kind of weird to look around this flower garden and be like, wow, there's like wide open over here, all the way over to where he's been working back in there. All this is cleared out. You can see the whole rock pile back here again. This great big old bush is gone. A tree, you can actually see the trunk of the tree still here. There's the trunk. So that tree's gone. Oh, I got poison ivy. Oh, shoot. I gotta let him know. There's poison ivy in my garden. Right there, that bright green. The bright green color is poison ivy. Yeah. Okay, so that tree came down. Yeah, okay. Yuck. I have to get after that. There was a bush right back here. Great big old bush. Filled up a bunch of this area. That got cut down. And a tree over here got cut down. Not seeing any watching where I'm walking at the same time. No poison ivy over here. This big tree right here. Look at all that wood back there. So this has all gotten opened up back here. It's like crazy how open it is now. It'll be good. It'll be really good for my garden. Gotta get that poison ivy out of that corner though. Yeah. This is all I got so far, folks. I mean, it was really pathetic. It was pathetic. This is some leftover compost that we had picked up. We're just putting it out here. I still have baby's breath. It's purple. Purple baby's breath growing. Planted some iris here. Yep. Zinnias. That's about it. But it is wide open back here. It's kind of cool. So it gets a lot more sunlight. A lot more sunlight. Should help it out a lot. Yeah. I have one more glad I just noticed that's getting ready to bloom right here. And it's going to be beautiful. Look how pretty that is. I can hardly wait for that to open. All the rest of the glads kind of got knocked down in the storm. But that one's beautiful. Still have a good selection of zinnias in here. Could cut some more and take them in. They didn't do too bad in the storm. They're looking pretty good, but yeah, it is what it is.